Against all odds, next morning I got up bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. And I had my kind, unknown assailants to thank. The beating had taken its toll, but for the first time in months, I had slept like a baby.
Surely this cannot be much of a workout for a professional tennis player.
Oh, come on, Helen, focus. All right, take 5. We'll work on that double backhand later.
You can't use 2 rackets, that's cheating.
Well, Mr. Blackmore, what can I do for the FBI?
Oh, the A is tempting. Forget we go with it.
What every blue-blooded American should do. Ride the wave of success. On a global scale, if possible.
Yeah, sure. We have to beat those commies on every battlefield, be it in Korea, a clay court, or Wimbledon. But that's not what you mean, right?
Yeah, I was talking about badminton.
Maybe if we could speak in private?
Alec!
Coming.
You've got 4 minutes, Mr. Blackmore, so... make them count.
Whoop. What contraband?
We know about you and Desmond O'Leary.
Wow. The FBI sure knows what it's doing. So, out of the 100 million Americans who know about that, who did you extort to get such highly confidential information?
The thing is, well...
You see, I'd love to wipe out that part of my past, but whatever.
Do you have any regrets?
Ads pay more than trophies. Can you believe it? Being associated with such a shady character could only damage my reputation. Trust me, never get involved with a married man.
We're aware of at least 6 rigged games during your first year as a professional player.
And?
You won all of them.
Are you trying to offend me? I give my all on the court. I can't be held accountable if my rivals don't do the same. Go interrogate them. In any case, now I know why you mentioned O'Leary.
I like that, the accusation of rigged games, but yeah, obviously my opponent rigged it by being bad. How's that my fault?
They say you're currently involved with Al Stone, the boxer. Is that correct?
Wow, your sagacity never ceases to amaze me.
Don't beat around the bush. We know why you're with him.
Oh, so you like his biceps too?
Desmond O'Leary asked you to
I've met
seduce
him yet.
Stone. Why?
What? No, I met Al by chance at a party. A party hosted by Desmond O'Leary. No, that can't be. No one is that shrewd. Not even him. Damn, I hate that bastard. Anyway, now I get why you brought up the rigged games and your obsession with O'Leary. What do you really have against him? And don't say illegal gambling.
Hold up now. I'm not obsessed. It's just a little crush. Come on. Possibly murder?
O'Leary is a murderer. Every criminal organization has blood on his hands. His is no exception. And we have proof. I'm serious, Miss Moore. America can't afford to let anyone shake its foundations like that. And America's sweetheart can't afford it either. Help us out. Talk to us.
And why should I, Mr. Blackmore? What do I stand to gain or lose?
I mean, since I'm not FBI, I can just say whatever.
The FBI always returns a favor.
Oh yeah? Are they gonna rig my games? This is actually quite simple.
I assume something cigarette related.
One lucky gal.
Oh. It could just be that she likes... What are they called again? Shamrocks? You're not looking at the same thing again, are you?
You have a light, sir?
The pearly white teeth of someone who barely smokes. Am I making her nervous? Damn. I'm almost out of fluid.
Wanna know my trick? Go down to start, then up with it, and then down again.
How does that work on my
Almost.
lighter?
Will I get to smoke today?
Probably not. Oh, I
Almost.
was so ready for... I see, that's how it... You were not talking about lighter, you were talking about the quicktime event that was about to show up.
Thanks.
I was like, surely you don't want me to roll the wheel up?
I don't know what you want me to say. You're trying to frame O'Leary, perhaps rightfully so, but I think you're barking up the wrong tree. Believe me, if I had the slightest...
Come on, Helen. Time to work on your backhand. Let's go.
Frame him? He killed me like 3 times.
Do you smoke?
Of
Nice
course I do, I'm a
meeting you, Mr.
hard-boiled
Blackmore.
detective. Plus, cigarette smoking looks really cool when it's black and white.
Did you bring my water?
I didn't say it was good for you, even if you live in black and white times. Just saying it looks cool. It won't smell cool.
America's sweetheart gave you her cigarette? Dear God, she has the hots for you. I can't believe you said
It's
good
just-
old weekly to
it's just a cigarette.
investigate
We're
that
not in prison. They're
stupid
not worth that
walrus
much.
While you were hanging out with Helen Moore herself. So, what do you say, you and me, we change places next time, huh?
Your turn. Now tell me, what did you find out?
You're gonna love this. You ready? I've got news, but I happen to also have a
Blacksad,
This is Elaine Colbert. I'm calling to cancel our agreement.
okay.
My husband woke me up this morning with roses and breakfast in bed. He said he had a scare last night, although he won't give me any details, and that he's been thinking about me ever since. He wants to take me to Niagara Falls for a second honeymoon. See? The case resolved itself. My husband isn't cheating on me. And what have you done? Nothing. You haven't even called me once since I hired you. No fee to you, Mr. Blacksad. You won't see a single penny. You hear me?
Yeah, sure.
You're absolutely right. I don't deserve your money. I hope you have a happy marriage.
Like it's your business.
I feel like not getting demolished several times has paid for.
But what just happened? Is there anything you didn't tell me?
Maybe. But now it's your turn. Tell me about Cassidy. Come on, spit it out.
I didn't find anything suggesting that Cassidy had anything to do with Dunn's murder, but
That's quite the tale.
I know Cassidy will be playing
It's good
poker
that we
tonight with
turned up
one
the music.
Howard M. Farnham II.
That's also thanks to Kiwi.
A Texas tycoon looking to get his claws on the boxing business. I also know that he and Cassidy have never met in person.
Oh, I'm getting so
and
many
that Farnham,
clues.
who's staying at the Balford Hotel, hasn't left his room. Apparently,
Oh, he's dead.
he spent the night with 3 bottles of bourbon. So, here's my incredible plan. I'll go to the hotel, I'd knock him out, and then take his place in the poker game. That way, I'll get Cassidy talking. What do you think? Incredible, right?
Didn't we agree that you would handle Helen Moore while I dealt with Cassidy next time? No?
Balford Hotel. First it wasn't bar, and then it wasn't ballroom. Game keeps me guessing. Howdy.
Good afternoon, Mr. Farnham.
What's going on?
Allow me to introduce myself. Room service. I've brought the bottles you
He
ordered.
might know.
I didn't order me no drinks. And you're not wearing the hotel uniform.
Ah, darn.
Move on, you drunk.
Oh, actually, it was a
Good afternoon, Mr.
death.
Farnham.
What's going on?
Allow me to introduce myself.
Let's go for
John
it.
Blackmore. I work for Frank Cassidy. He asked me to bring you these bottles so you could choose which one you prefer for the game.
I thought they were all the same.
I was fixing to leave, but I guess them monuments ain't going anywhere. Well, come on in then.
Getting in Farnham's room was easy. Earning his trust was another story. I always have an ace up my sleeve.
Blackmore? You okay, partner?
The best way to earn someone's trust is to make them believe they've earned yours. And sometimes, the best way to fake it is to tell the truth. I don't know where to begin.
What would... I feel like A is a bit too serious. Unless he's really corrupt, but I don't know where we... The world's falling to pieces and so on, man, might be too general. I'm afraid I'll get my ass kicked again, maybe? Well, no, because the Rhino friend will come in and save us, surely. Could go with the war, which that would also be true, like, since he just said about telling the truth. So we could... You know, let's go.
Since I got back from the war, I haven't been the same.
Sorry to hear that, son. You should have paid somebody to go in your place, like I did. The poor bastard didn't have a pot to piss in, so he done a fair deal. Till he went off and got himself killed. But you know what? At least he earned his place in heaven. Good Lord bless that man. And us while we're at it. Cheers!
One of the tricks of this trade is to be wary of the biases we all have. They cloud our judgment and blur the person in front of us, painting them with the shades of our preconceived notions of who they should be. But every once in a while, you run into someone so locked in personality that they can only be regarded as a stereotype. Farnham was a disgrace, not only to himself, but to Texas and the entire human race. To think I had to impersonate him. I wish I was like you. You seem so content, so free of burdens.
Stop right there, partner. You think this old dog don't have ticks? Let me tell you something about my first wife. Woo-wee!
Once I had gained Farnham's trust,
Oh no, I'm gonna have to remember
the hard part
a
was
bunch of
deciding
details.
what I needed to know to become him
Oh, maybe
and
not.
not get myself
I hope
killed.
not. It's gonna end poorly.
What can I do for you, sir?
Howdy. My name's Howard M. Farnham II.
Okay. Should I know you? What can I do for
That's
you,
the-
sir?
That's the second impression he's had to do in this
Farnham
game.
was one hell of a drinker. I had to get the information out of him
Oh,
before he drank himself unconscious.
I thought
Otherwise,
we were
I'd have
saying.
to find that information myself.
Oh no. So okay, we're lucky that we're in a tutorial message because we won't get the chance to pause next time. I guess unless you press escape. But so somewhere there has to be information about a code word or a phrase or something like that. So maybe card on the table. You could have it on him. It could be in his bags. You see, there are some papers. So okay. I mean, that's the most important thing. Oh, he has something on him right here. Is it perhaps an invitation or something similar? Oh, Billy Bob's Barber. Vietnamese shave. Got it.
I got a Vietnamese shave last time.
No. Please, come in. Of course.
Oh, as I was saying,
remember
it
you.
must have been
Take a seat.
fun or anxiety-inducing, depending on what you're like, to be the voice actor and has to do impressions.
I'm sure you'll understand we can't be too careful. Our host has many enemies, and someone has to keep them at bay.
Yeah.
Sure. I get it.
I'm glad to hear that. Now, please answer my question. How much does it cost to get yourself a clean Vietnamese shave?
Damn, sure enough, booze put
let's-
the nail on the coffin of my first marriage.
Let's not
You
risk
know
it.
the wife that caught me cheating with the maid. My second marriage too. You know what I did to her daddy?
Oh,
Same
he is
same
potentially
old
giving us
several
info that we need to remember.
So I decided to stick to my guns and only deal with hookers. Even
no.
if I did end up marrying some.
I feel you, Mr. Farnham. So I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, maybe because poker
I'm
related.
Cassidy's slave. He lent me the money for a game deposit, and I lost it all.
Yeah,
now I
'cause-
have to work
'cause
off my
then-
debt.
Then he's gonna say how much
That's
the
not
much
your
the
problem,
deposit is.
son. It's poverty. Sure enough, I had to pay my own deposit this morning to y'all. And that was just petty cash to me.
Petty cash, to be honest.
I asked you how much.
Of course, they gave me my receipts. These things I have, boy. Wait, I'll show you.
What are you gonna need a receipt for?
Let's just say, I'll get it.
Like taxes?
I just put it over. I think I'll be right back.
Oh no.
Ding dong. Interesting name for a town.
Oh, and it oh no, oh no. Oh. 20 grand.
Why didn't you just say you had the receipt in your pocket?
Oh, okay. I guess that is a good use for a
I'm almost
receipt.
certain, but tell me, who told you to come to this barber shop?
Let's
Let me
not,
tell you a little secret
let's
about
not take
my
any
first
chances.
wife, sonny boy. When I met that woman, she had no manners, no money, Who in the hell? Farnham. My God, if it ain't the hero of the day.
I am mostly concerned about what they're talking about. Oh, oh, oh. Come on. Where are we? Very well, let's go with the other ones then. Sir, could you why can't we?
This will
I'll
surely
be there.
imbue me with the Texan spirit.
Ah, that's what you were looking at. Okay, let's again try and get whatever it is they're talking about.
It's not going to be easy to sound Texan, but
Oh.
I'll give it my best shot.
Now, what else do we have?
Yes, sir. New York City.
I probably don't need to imitate his gestures during the game, but it certainly wouldn't hurt to try.
Sure enough, I'm fixing to play poker with him.
I had a feeling maybe that was something.
Nothing says Texan like a cowboy hat.
Anyway, Kenny, thanks for fixing the
Kenny,
game
thank
with
you.
Cassidy. God bless you, brother. The craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
My good old friend Kenny. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
You know how many Kennys there are in New York? Kenny who?
Kenny
So
Houston.
besides when and where the game will be, the password, and the money Farnham dished out, what else do I need?
We need to find out who Kenny is. Could there be a note somewhere? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Not even a Bible.
Do you have any more notes on you? No. And there was nothing in here. We've already looked at that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm not sure what there will be in the bathroom, but... Well, first the most important thing. And then whatever...
They smell like a party.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Kenny. Hey, you think you can't be friends with someone and not know their last name?
Let me think. No.
Well, that was mildly gruesome. Let's try again.
My good old friend Kenny. Craziest goddamn Texan in New York.
You know how many Kennys there are?
Now we'll
in
go
New
directly
York?
for the
Kenny,
wardrobe.
So besides when and where the game will be, the password, and the money Farnham dished out, what else do I need? Luckily, there was only one Kinney in Farnham's address book, Kinney Eakes, residing at...
Cornell Plaza, Manhattan. Stunning penthouse.
I'm not surprised. Mr. Eakes has excellent taste. Do you happen to know what he asked for the last time he was here?
Yeah, again. Where would we find that? Also, the timer's going very, very fast. Did he ask for the same shave?
At least it's comforting to know that when Farnham drinks too much, his female companions have less of a hard time.
Are we about to die again? I didn't get the card.
Don't tell me, Billy Bob. This here is my new friend Father. Am I right?
Sure enough, your barber was fixing to give me a shave.
John Tootin.
You can get a good shave at another time. Billy Bob is always at our beck and call.
Of course.
Hey, come on. Let's get in there before they finish all the bourbon without us.
I haven't frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here, he's an honest Texan. And I'm sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
As far as I know, I only have my claws. You're not armed, are you? But there might be a card out here, so let's focus on the important. Here we go. Was there anything? I don't think there was. Yeah. Whoop. I think we'll be fine, even though we're not finding anything. I hope. Maybe.
Are you going to hand over the gun or not?
You know what? I'm starting to think that you're not trustworthy. And I hate wasting my time. Yeah, but the bad thing is, it'll be just 3 of us playing tonight. Billy Bob?
Oh. I should have just gone with I'm not armed. Also, all the death sort of plays into, because you can get an achievement for dying less, which we're not going to get, by the way, dying less than 9 times during a playthrough. So the whole being able to die several times actually plays into
Don't tell me, Billy Bob.
having 9 lives.
This here is my new friend Father. Am I right?
Sure enough, your barber was fixing to give me a shave.
You can get a good shave at another time. Billy Bob is always at our beck and call.
Of course.
Hey, come on. Let's get in there before they finish all the bourbon without us.
I haven't frisked him yet, sir.
I don't think that'll be necessary. Mr. Farnham here, he's an honest Texan. And I'm sure he'll hand over his weapon if we ask him to. Right?
I would if I had a gun on me, but I don't.
Are you kidding me? An unarmed Texan?
I already told you, I'm not carrying a gun.
That doesn't sound like the man Kenny told me about. And you know what? I've had enough. Billy Bob?
So, I guess we're missing something.